Good morning, afternoon, and evening. Wherever you are in the world, this is 0 to 9 back online. Getting into week 2 of Heresy Act 3, y'all. Lot going down, lot going on.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
I'm here with my best friend, Vice Leader Vibe Anubis, and the Warlock Queen herself, Obsidian Beau.
Hello.
Yeah, we're here for another week 2 of Heresy Act 3. Not getting very confident news about our future and destiny, though. Since Bungie seems like they're trying to shift away from the likes of Destiny 2
Yes.
into Marathon. What the fuck?
Oh, what?
I said, what the fuck? Mm-hmm. New week, y'all. Excuse me, a new week.
No.
How are you?
I'm fine. I had just finished eating dinner.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Like about 5 minutes ago. Thank you.
Oh, that's freaking wonderful. Yes.
No, thank you. How are you feeling?
I'm okay. Thank you.
Oh, feels good and I have the freaking stick drift.
Oh, yes, welcome. Yes, Obsidian has a new controller, everybody.
Yes, and it's the pearlescent edition.
Oh, Jesus.
Yes, indeed.
Okay, you calm down now. You look too happy.
Get online. Well, not online, but join you. Can't believe I went through 2 controllers like that. And it seems like the first one lasted a lot longer than the last one.
I mean, I ain't too surprised. I mean, just never know how things are gonna work out until you try them, you know. So, you know how that can be.
Yeah, that's true.
Yup.
Yes.
Just like a lot of these things going on now in our beloved game, just changing. Just
Indeed.
shitty all together. Alright, Kiwi.
Yeah.
Oh, crap, I gotta do it tomorrow. Tomorrow when I come Take us on down to the top, y'all.
Okay.
Hello, guys.
Hello.
Hey, what's happening, KB?
Not much. You guys doing alright?
Yeah, we're doing okay.
Yeah, just kind of been looking at all this news about Marathon and hardly
Oh,
about
yeah.
D2 as of late, and yeah.
I could not care less.
Man. I think the only one of us that cared about Marathon was like Oogway, but it's like, yeah, I didn't. Hope that motherfucker crash and burn. I really do.
Yeah. Meanwhile, we're still waiting on a Frontier's roadmap.
Frontiers, anything really.
Yeah.
Mm.
Sheesh.
Telling. Oh, and then DMG sent a tweet out about a few days ago, I think probably last week sometime, basically stating he's going to be focused more on his duties are changing over to marathon, basically, just to give the synopsis of it. He's going to still be on D2 somewhat, but his duties and talents require him to be elsewhere on marathons. Yeah, if that's promising, like, or rather not promising, I guess. But yeah, it's, yep. But I'll still be with you guys. Sure you will, pal.
I have patrol.
Yeah.
Take a look. Guardian.
They want to enjoy it. Maybe, like I said, they'll announce something next week, maybe. I'm not next week, I'm sorry. May, basically. Late April, May. I don't know, but they really need to, like, it's even rumored that they might actually release Marathon after they're having actually basically a trailer / like viaduct of a presentation of the gameplay of it this Saturday. And it's like the 12th, and I'm just like, can y'all give us something about Destiny, maybe? You too? Like Frontiers, anybody? But nah. Because I really think that Sony is going to let them do it just to see if they basically like triumph or if they basically fail. Because if they fail, the rest of Bungie is going to be acclimated and consumed rather by Sony. If they, prove that Marathon is, can be a seller and all that, then Sony's probably going to let them do as they see fit. So.
Perhaps a barter is warranted.
Or they may pull like they did with Microsoft to get out of the contract. They may just give the IP of Destiny over to them, and then that way they can go do what they want to do with Marathon. I mean, yeah. I don't trust Bungie for shit no more these days. I mean, I ain't trust them before, but I definitely don't trust them now.
Yeah.
All right. Well, how's everybody weekend, Monday today? How's everybody feeling and doing?
Feeling all right.
That's
slow
good.
day today.
Yeah.
Kind of weird too.
Yeah, mine's pretty. Just slow, tiresome, really. Just bad.
Yeah.
How about yourself, KB?
Slow as well. Weather's nice though, at least.
Yeah, true that. Even over here in the States, in our respective cities, yeah. They like
some
that.
rain.
Ooh, we could have helped you with that one last week, especially. Oh man.
Yeah, yesterday it rained all day. It was dark all day yesterday.
That's like the norm.
Yeah, it's comforting. You could easily fall asleep through it.
Yeah, that was my Wednesday, Thursday, Saturday, and Sunday. Yeah.
It's supposed to do it again Friday.
Yeah. Well, April showers for you, and of course, springtime.
Yeah.
All right then, we're all good.
Yep.
Oh, I'll take us on to Eris's Loft. All right, we have 7 more steps to go. So, probably may do 3, maybe 4, and then the rest will be next week for the 3rd and grand finale. In quotation marks. Next week for week 3.
3 steps is crazy.
Bruh, like I was just talking about that earlier. They like we never had this BS This feels like y'all really are trying to hurry up and get rid of Destiny. Like we thought the final shape was gonna be something like.
I'm starting to think they are too, because for some strange reason, I'm still doing the same weapon types for Banshee's bounties.
Yeah,
So
I
weird
caught
to
that.
me.
I caught that too now. Like I
Oh,
seen that too now. Now I paid attention to it today. Yeah, I just seen that too actually. Yeah.
yes.
'Cause
All episode 3 so far has been the same weapons.
the bounty guy or gal has been fired or they moved him over to Marathon.
Yeah.
Watch, we gonna stop getting twabs pretty soon too. Watch what happen. It's gonna be called Twims this weekend Marathon.
Oh my god.
Oh man. Okay, let's go. Oh, here we go. Oh, you getting that thing? Twim. Damn.
Okay,
All
I'm here.
right. Okay. 2, 1. It's red.
Savathun has made her play. I feel the threads of her power. She would tear me from this prison and bind me to her throne world. The heretic queen, Eris Morn, tells me that Savathun's throne is a garden filled with light. That's not how I remember it. My sister's high coven was a place of sharp knives and subterfuge. No longer. She acts in earnest, and so she acts predictably. She's betrayed her nature. Remind her that her starving worm would have eaten her alive. Go to her throne, disrupt the words of her binding and the strength of her brood. To be bound to that place would take me from one jailer to another. I would need time to break my sister's snares. But soon, I will break the hand that wields you.
I hope so. And break Bungie too while you at it. That's what you're referring to, not Eris.
Did they use the voice actor for Savathun's ghost to play Oryx? Because he sounds very much like her ghost for some reason, all of a sudden.
I did hear that.
A little bit this time around. It could be, and they just changed up. They just changed up the acoustics on the soundboard, maybe of the voice. You know, they can do that, so it could be. I wouldn't put it past
Yeah,
them.
because he sure didn't sound like this before.
He kind of did. It's just that they either probably fine tuned it a little bit more, or we really are listening to it more in depth than we did before because he didn't talk like this long. I guess maybe because it's different. It's different hearing him in the Nether versus hearing him talk more louder here. You know, as one of our I guess vendors or NPCs or whatever. Yeah. Yep. So, Act 3 Crossblade. Savathun's made her play. The Echo of Navigation begins. He shares that the version of the Witch Queen's throne we know is no longer the same. He conveys to us that his sister is attempting to steal him from Eris's throne. He can feel it and has no wish to be chained from one warden to another. She acts in earnest, and so she acts predictably. Yeah. She betrayed her nature. The Echo burns with fury. To be bound to that place will take me from one jailer to another. He bids us to stop her if we are strong enough.
If.
Well, buddy. Well, we won't get into that, but next dip. Okay, we're about to go against Savathun once again. All right.
Recycle content.
Stop it. Infiltrate Savathun's throne world and put a stop to her ritual to steal the Echo from Eris's throne. You know, it would be funny if they did a remix version of when we fought her in the story mission back in the Witch Queen expansion.
Right.
That would be funny, actually, to your point. You know, I said stop it, but then I thought about, like, yeah, wait a minute, that might be a thing. Find a way. Okay. Dialogue was evil, rap and slum may be missing from this activity. Jesus Christ. Oh my. They didn't give a damn enough to replace them two. Shoot, like, well, come on, man. We're respecting their right to protest. Ain't even no damn strike even fucking going on. I bet you, lying bastards.
We didn't want to pay them.
That's what we said too. Bungie didn't want to pay him. That ain't got nothing to do with, of course, the voice acting. It was that SAG-AFTRA or whatever it's called, what have you. That ain't got nothing to do with them. That's Bungie, or a la Sony rather. But still, I would love it. They probably signed an NDA. They can't talk about it yet either. I bet.
Probably.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's get on going here. We got no better. Yep. Sabbath on the Throne World. Yep. Went wrong, huh? Figured that much.
It's okay. We may not have the voices, but at least Marathon will have a new bounty system.
Yeah.
Get out, KB. I'm mad you said that. Like, what the fuck? What the fuck? No, I'm just messing with you. But no, what the fuck? We still waiting for our clan bases. Where's the fuck is our clan bases at? Like,
Marathon.
Seriously.
It's all there.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if they did that shit to put that put some of the what was D3 and they said they scrapped it. I wouldn't be surprised if they actually had did that weird shit too and probably put it with Marathon.
Probably.
I want to see something. Hold on, y'all. Cause why did it? Okay, about to find out in a minute. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that, cause they don't give a damn no more, really. I think that's why I say it reminds me of what, like, how people were angry. What was that after like Halo 3 when they found out? Or no, it was that Halo ODST, and people found out Bungie, the original Bungie, was leaving Halo behind to Microsoft. Yeah, and people was like livid back then.
The Witch Queen reaches into my throne and seeks to excise the echo from it. Make haste and infiltrate her court.
My sister's spellcraft will choke this nascent cyst if you do not intervene. She wishes to free me, not only from you, but from this world. She believes we are prisoners to a game of lies, but I will not trade one warden for another.
That technology, destruction is its only purpose. En masse, it will bring entire worlds to their knees. Do not let the Scorn gain that ground.
Huh.
Okay. Interest in throne will put aside to a ritual seal that goes. Okay. So, with that being said, let me make sure it's something, because I don't trust these people. Hold on a second.
Hmm?
Oh, okay. I see it now. A little diamond right over here. We gotta go inside our court. I think it's like kind of, because it's like, it's not like we had to enter like an activity node or nothing. We had to come into the Sabbath on the Throne World in general. And then probably go inside for, go inside for, castle or whatever. Oh, well, shit.
Ow.
We'll get a chest, though, for that.
Old stuff.
Well, get ready for a short clan tonight, y'all.
Yeah.
So,
Watch, once we finish this quest, it's gonna be...
oh, don't do that. Not like 2 steps.
Yeah, 2 steps.
No, oh my god. Man, hurry up, GTA 6. Shit.
Yeah, I
don't know.
Hmm.
That's never coming either.
Marathon
2.
I swear to God, if
I'm serious. That's what I told Zero.
If I turn if I turn 50 and that motherfucker's not out yet, I'm retiring it all the way from video games. I
If we have to
swear.
wait another 10 years for that,
I swear to God, I'm not ever gonna play it. I'm gonna retire. I'm gonna sit in the rocking chair, following the diamond here.
Oh, okay. That's how far you.
You can. Yeah, I'll stand out so you can get there. Yep. Oh, yeah. Okay. Going on in.
That's it.
Hey, that motherfucker passed by. Oh, this that caveman one. Oh yeah, oh yeah, that's right.
Oh my God.
Well, I call it caveman the Titan because the Titan usually do. Yeah, just eating. Let me.
Makes sense.
Okay.
Take a screenshot of this one. Oh, that was a good one. Some of my last fondest memories. Oh my God, Bungie, you are fucked up. Damn it, man. I'm supposed to play this till my grandkids come around, like kids too.
Seriously.
Damn.
Yeah, kind of like World of Warcraft or something.
Yeah, and bringing it, can't be having his kids, and then just pass the game to generation and generation until Bungie dies off.
Savathun's brood conducts a similar ritual to the one we use to bind Oryx.
She summons me through the discovery of poison progeny to an altar in my image.
The Temple of the Navigator. Savathun formed that place to honor her brother who fell.
Yeah.
You have your heading, Guardian. We do not have much time.
Yeah, that's right. Where that Alakul, yeah, the light bearer was when we fought in the strike. That's where we're headed, I believe.
Yeah.
At least they didn't have us pay to play the strike for like 100 times.
What is that? Oh. Bop, 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 bop.
Ah, they got a sigil. The fuck is this? That's new. Yep, Temple of the Navigator. Oh, well.
This is interesting.
Okay.
Oh!
Oh, there's all of us there. Oh. Whoa, what the fuck?
Oh, I wanted to jump through it. Oh, I did.
Yes, you do. Oh, yeah, we are there. Oh, what the? Going on?
Claws are taking hold.
Yes. Embrace my power. Those nights, they were not taken by the sporks, but within them I sense my will. Challenge them and die.
How are you gonna die? Interesting.
Yeah, take it. Hey, I've been waiting for your power for 10 years, bucko.
Ow! Why is it hitting me? Oh my God. Thank you.
Oh. There we go.
Yeah, someone's been playing with the token power.
I know, well, this is the first time we wielding it ever, really. Whoa, what the?
Guardian, my binding is being tested.
Mm-hmm.
Must move quickly.
What?
Let's go your way. Oh.
Yeah, it disappeared at night.
There you go.
Yeah.
That was a new area. Oh. Okay, so why the fuck did I just go through it? Y'all like, fuck you, Bungie. Fuck you. I'm good. I'm back.
Oh my God, all these loosened hides. Yep, that's why you're in. Yeah, there you go.
There we go. I'm here.
Awesome. More loosened hides. Ah!
You gotta get some hunter over here. Gain power.
This one must die to break the ritual. No.
Oh my god, really?
Hurry.
Ah, up top here. Oh, the head of Moloch was revealed. What? Not Moloch again? Haven't seen him in years either.
Oryx's presence is contained, secure once more. It appears the progeny he spoke of was no other than
Look like his
Malak.
heart or something.
It has been some time since that name was spoken.
Yes, it
Recover
has.
so that we may learn its secrets.
Collect.
Tisk, tisk. You're always meddling in other people's affairs. Normally, I admire that type of gumption.
Oh, actually.
It's why we get along. But stealing my son's head?
Ow.
This is below you.
Uh-oh.
This time, you crossed a line.
Yeah, Moloch is Sabathun's son.
I warned you.
I did not
even
know
tried
he
to
had a
do this the
son.
nice way and leave your brand new throne intact. No more of that. Enjoy every hive in the vicinity descending on you.
Well, bring it on
Thank
then.
you, because I need to finish these bounties.
What? I just want to kill, but you want some bounty for a sandwich. Well, come on then.
She said within the vicinity.
You
Maybe
sure?
this is all you got.
You pissed. That's about it.
Geez, lady, that's it.
Collecting the head.
A nephew of Oryx, son to Savathun. He was partially taken.
Mm-hmm.
Perhaps we can procure a panacea for Sloane from this. Malak was one of the only taken to retain their will.
Yep.
They were a unique being, now reduced to an, albeit powerful, artifact.
Interesting.
Yes. Come here, City. Right in come in the middle right here. Yeah, y'all have to pause. Come here for a second. City, come here. For a second. Can you hear me? Yeah, come here for a second. Come here. Come here for a second.
Yeah, for some reason you were like going in and out.
Oh, okay.
I couldn't hear you.
I must have said it real
Okay,
fast. That's probably why. No, come in the middle of this. How you come in the middle? I was taking a picture real quick. In the middle between KB and I. Yep. There you go. All right. There you go.
Okay.
All right. 3, 2. Just taking a picture. I know what works and just one marker. Yeah, that's all. And swords. Yes.
You know, that statue was not there before.
Yeah, it was. You just never do that. We probably looked at it all the time. Yeah, every time we did the strike mission, we fought Alakul as a light bearer. Yeah.
Oh, I always thought that was, that's so weird. I always thought that was like a tree.
Yep. And Oryx slayed his warm god, Akka.
I guess it wants to just keep us here. There's no. Okay.
I'm about to say, damn, they even put a timer in this bitch. Hold on. It says, with Savathun's ritual authority, assist Deputy Commander Sloan in reforging the will breaker. Okay. But why did they have no diamond either? So I guess we gotta leave on our own.
Okay, well.
I don't know. Maybe they want to. I don't know. It's kind of interesting they don't have that. Huh. That's a first.
So I guess we go where now?
Hold on. Last city.
Okay.
And then, Appalachian. Oh, new arena. Me with Sloan in the place of the offering and report Willbreaker Oryx's recovered hilt. Okay. That is interesting how that just pops up.
Mission.
Yeah, that's what I was like, yeah, arena. I was like, what the
I thought
hell?
we were just going back to... The apartment.
Everything's in that damn apartment.
Yep.
Make sure if anybody in y'all get an apartment, make sure y'all basically have somebody to do a exorcism or something on it just to make sure.
Also, make sure that you buy Marathon. You know.
That's the exorcism, huh? Of all. Yeah.
Sloane is waiting for you, Guardian. Though we have the hilt, we still lack a shard. And so none but a taken hand will serve to reforge Willbreaker. And she is not completely taken. She will need your help. Our help.
Oh, snap. Oh, shit. There was a question that was proposed to Sloane from Oryx, actually, in the echo form here is, he didn't take her, of course, but she never answered the question of who did. And I don't think it was the witness either.
Huh.
He had no use for Sloane, really.
Right.
All behind. Y'all wanna ditch this game for a possibility.
Oh.
Right, no point waiting around. Let's just get this done. With. Nope. Oh.
The mini bubble.
Hey, yeah, sure is. Can we get buff?
So how?
Oh, that's her. Oh, what the fuck?
Okay.
hey. She wasn't around. She didn't master the Ward of Dawn like, you know, the rest of us fighting. She was stuck on Titan the whole time. Defend Sloane.
Oh, we're defending.
Yep. Right by anything. Whoa, living there isn't you. The Deep made me an offer once, and it hasn't forgotten. See what she said? The Deep made her an offer and hasn't forgotten. Some still reaching out, but I'm the one in control here. See, I knew it. Something in the Deep, I knew it. And here, y'all.
Thank you.
Yep.
There we go. Oh my god.
Oh, black and white? What's that?
The brittle steel breaks. Breathe deep. Hold gentle. Guardian! Destroy the Taken!
Oh. Whoa.
That's what we're doing.
A new shape. I refuse.
We're being taken.
Oh, about time. Please, just take me.
No.
Take me.
Okay,
leave them.
Yeah, because I see y'all are being taken.
Yep. I've been waiting for this. I've been waiting for this for a long time. Baby hands that big as well. I don't know if you want to be taken though.
Oh my god.
I said you want to still live the life.
Yeah.
Don't have to take it off because someone makes it. I have this. Be right with you, Guardian.
What? What the?
That's your opinion. I want to take the offer.
Nope, you're kicked.
No. God damn it, lady. Fucker.
Stop it.
Throw a hammer upside her head. Sick of her.
Oh, blood disappeared. Oh, there we go. They all
Will breaker complete. Again, look at it. Your power, our will. That cord's our knife, no one else's. We should head back to Eris. Show her what we're made of. Show her what we made. Throw a hammer upside her head. I tried to hit her like spot on. Oh, we can't transverse here, huh? We can't explore, huh? Yeah, the timer for this though.
No.
Don't worry, no time is a marathon, so you should play that one.
Exactly. It's cheap.
Who at Bungie got to you?
Hey man, the money speaks for itself.
I believe you because that's what I think. Got Aster Cross, Evade, and Bite. I really do. They got all three of them. Yeah.
Wow.
How you come up with something about the lore about it and no one asked for that? Like, the fuck?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Makes me angry. It really does.
Understand.
Back to the law. I mean, it just could have went out. I feel like this could have went out on a better note. That's all. And then it's like weird, like you guys trying to be like Blizzard, Capcom, Square Enix, you know, and trying to be a multifaceted game company that make different IPs, and you know, but you keep ditching IP that's successful for another. That's not smart business tactics, nor is it gamer friendly to us. You know, it doesn't make any sense.
Alright. Yeah.
And I know y'all be hearing like sometimes you just think I'm being negative or something, but I'm not. I really wanted this game to give it 2 decades at least, or 2.5. You know, there's so much enriched lore and gameplay that they could have just made this a magnificent one. Oh boy. Lab 2, 1, approach. Desired will into being. You have harnessed the power of a focused will, full of desire or for purpose, directed towards strengthening the arsenal for future battle.
You have done well. Taken essential courses within you, guided by your open hand and your unwavering fist. To rule the Taken energies as sovereign teaches you to better understand their sway and pulse.
And knowing how the Taken power fights your grasp helps you work with it when you have to. Like Eris says, communion. Just one problem left. And he's a big one.
Yes. Savathun and Xivu Arath no longer bring their rituals to bear. They descend to fighting amongst themselves. My conflict with him is made equal. And so the Echo will soon test me in earnest. He will not be able to resist.
If I had to bet on someone in that fight, it'd be Eris Morn and her high heresy.
I appreciate that. But as things stand, I cannot separate Oryx from his power as an Echo. Thus, we are at an impasse. I may hold him, but I cannot win.
Willbreaker is complete. The wielder only needs mastery of the Taken King's power. Our Guardian has that. We could destroy the Echo right now. For good.
And we would lose much. Means to remove the Taken threat entirely. Forever.
Eris.
Time. Allow me time. Just a little longer. Just because we may destroy it does not mean we must immediately.
All right. But the second it gets out of hand...
I know. I will finish it.
They must have gave her some residual or some sort for her to come back during that
I was gonna
moment.
say Sloan's voice actor stopped protesting.
No, she's gonna go back to protesting.
No, she stopped.
No, they gave her money. They gave her residuals. That what? She gonna be in marathon. See, look at you. See, look at this. And they gave her and they gave her back pay as well because they cheated her like for the first 3 years of Destiny. Even though she wasn't really around like that long, but hey, they do that sometimes. Shit. Some shorts repass. Consume the sigil stone will clear all stacks of suffocating terror, increasing damage dealt. Hammer's pass. Oh no, okay, as far as that, for that exotic.
Ooh, take that.
Okay, there we go. 12 of 12. Okay, well, gaining power. Almost at probably 4 more. Rank 12 of condition. Okay. I'm sure we gotta. Somebody gonna talk to us, I'm sure. Hold on. Let me see. Visit Eris Morn in her throne world and speak with her about next steps. Now, so look at this. Next week it's gonna be 2 steps next week.
See what I'm saying?
I called it.
Came to make Oryx's high war theirs.
Oh, it is. I'm sorry.
Zebul, Roth, and Savathun prowl in the wings, waiting for opportunity. The Echo, even now, struggles for freedom. This will never end so long as the Echo exists. And I have no desire to spend my life a jailer. Go. Defeat the Dread. Preserve their tools. I have a plan.
Okay, go. What the fuck?
Oh
There
no,
you
we're
go.
still going. They're gonna,
Yeah,
okay.
so it looks like we finna complete it this week, y'all.
There's gonna be another. No, there's gonna be. I think they're gonna do. I think they're gonna do a whole another quest just for next week.
Maybe. I'll believe it when I see it, dude. They've never done this before. That's why I don't have hope for that next week. They're gonna be like, look, y'all, we'll give y'all a quest, all right. We'll give you an exotic quest for a new weapon. Here you go.
We need to do like a live event.
Or yes, that's not that. I would hope they will probably do maybe one last one for the road, because we haven't had a live event in a long time.
Yeah.
To break, but you see what I'm saying? To like kind of like transition us into Destiny Frontiers, maybe just a thing. Maybe next week they may bring something to the forefront about it, a roadmap or Vidoc, whatever, about Destiny Frontier starting with Apollo. Maybe just a thought. Bring your what's up?
What? Okay, I'm sorry. Continue. Just finish yours.
No, that's what I'm not gonna say. No, I was gonna say about the next mission. Mission Reveal completed. Bring your blade to bear against the resonant knife. Complete the mission. Ooh, okay. Now go ahead though. What's up?
What if they just had a bug and just released both weeks this week?
That could be it too. Hey, no disagreement here. But
or
it's too.
They just rushed it.
Or that too. You can look at it from both perspectives. Because remember, I said it'd be mighty funny if we finish this up this week versus next week. So possibly, all theories are aligned. It could be a new mission next week. It could be a new exotic mission next week because they lazy. It could be the fact that it was a bug. It could be the fact they just basically like, hey, just give them the damn mission and call it a day, and we can move on to Marathon next week. Because remember, Marathon's reveal and gameplay and blah, blah, blah is on Saturday, this Saturday. And it's supposedly a rumor that they're going to release like a demo or a beta of some sort as well. Now, I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what the rumor is from, Astrocross and them. But nonetheless.
Interesting.
That'd be fucked up, though, if they rushing this just so they could just get done with Destiny.
Nah, that's crazy. Man.
Yo, man, I'm done. I swear to God.
That is so messed up.
Let's hope this mission explains a little, I guess, what's going on.
Yeah, let me do my tone right quick, man. I don't know what the fuck to say, man. I was hoping that wasn't gonna be the case. I said, please let me be wrong about this week. That we don't just go through the whole thing. Or the rest of it from last week, you know what I mean? You gotta laugh and keep from crying, y'all. That's why I guess maybe we're just.
I know.
Yeah. Let me do my thing. Anybody using their tonics?
Nope. I never did.
What?
Not even back in the day.
No, not doing Revenant. Even the tonic.
Nope.
You gotta love the tonic to give you a good power boost if you use them certain supers.
Too many words.
Right.
I shoot.
I
What?
shoot. I shoot. I jump.
You're taking the place of the Titan now, because that's supposed to be my thing. What the hell, man? I'm taking the place of yours as the hunter. What's going on here? We even switching up. Oh my god, this is so messed up, man. Here we go, y'all. Jeez, I was hoping I was wrong when I said we talked about that this weekend. I was like, please don't let them do that.
We must have hope. We must have faith.
Please let it be. I hope something next week comes out about Frontiers. I really do. It gotta be.
Probably not. Because
there's a thing that said they didn't want to press on it. They're basically trying to tie this into leading up to Apollo. So.
If I can claim the Dread's power, it may be enough to strike Oryx from the Echo. Go!
The drift and now clearing LZ. Press forward as soon as you're on the ground.
She must have went back to protest.
You will not triumph. I am your prison.
Told you. Just replace Sloan, man. It's out of this shit.
That mess is so short-lived. Feels like, oh, I'm protesting again.
And that was like $100 right there.
Oh, dang, that's what I said.
Everyone's here to throw a party.
Oh, shit now. Let's be flipping now. Let's go.
Yes, we do.
Why are we locating the Echo in
that Eris already has. Like, I don't.
Escape?
Bro, maybe. I don't. They missed a few cutscenes. Uh-oh.
She said Oryx is bidding.
Whoa.
You must. Eris! Hey, Guardian.
Oh.
Subjugator.
Fuck me. Ah. There we go. Brother. Over here. There we go. Resonant knife my ass. Come here. Let's see, taking out the way.
Oryx is loose upon his throne.
There you go.
You must pursue him, Guardian.
What?
Keep going. Why does that take a portal right there? What the fuck is all this? Is maddening at this point. Keep going. I'll cover you.
I know, there's a lot going on.
Keep going. God dang it.
A whole swarm of Zebu's hive broke through behind you. Keep going. I got him. I'm just saying, don't slow down, hero. Do you know how many hive a squirm is? It's a lot.
Not a lot for me, because I got bounties to do.
Wouldn't say no.
What?
Yeah. I'm just saying.
Do we really have bounties to do really anymore? Or is that all? Is that all an illusion made to keep us busy through our final hours of destiny? Think about. No, go ahead.
Awesome.
Go ahead. No, go ahead. Go ahead.
You know, completing bounties on Destiny will count a marathon, and if you complete 100 bounties in the next 2 days, we will let you pay us more money to get a better pre-order and get 2 emblems. You're welcome.
That is sad.
But will I get any perks in the game?
Emblems have a combat advantage.
Okay.
Oh wow,
yes. Yeah. We got to do it.
Exclusively pay to win.
Okay. I think my wallet is ready.
Our wallet.
First among navigators.
Oh,
Oh,
like the sound of that.
Yep, he did that.
Is he free? Oh, ain't this
He's
about
free.
Will Breaker calls from
He's
beyond?
free.
Oh, somebody's trying to break him out. Give me this.
I think he's already broken out.
No, hold on. No.
Wouldn't it be awesome if he was chasing us around the dreadnought? Now that would have been something freaking awesome.
I welcome it as his former destroyer.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. Get off.
No. He healed.
So much faith in them.
They here to their master, the old master there.
Yeah, because no matter how many times you kill them, they keep showing up.
More and more and more. Yep. At least one of their former masters anyway.
Well, let's go. See, yeah, they keep coming back.
He flees across the entirety of the dreadnought. These movements have purpose. Does he seek the helm to steer back to Fundament at last? I will not let him.
Oh, not back to his home world. The Osmium's home world. Fundament.
Please don't tell me we're gonna have to chase him through the home world.
Actually, I wouldn't mind either.
I'm a Frontiers. Maybe Frontiers. Fundament. It all connects. Oh, no.
Yeah. Ooh, song.
All I'm gonna say is what?
See, they got the ships already functioning. Yeah, he's back.
Not the tomb ships?
Yes. He's got tomb ships flying around here. Like, he just turned the whole dreadnought back on.
And I have not yet seized hold of him. Catch up to him, Guardian, but remain wary. There is very little for him to gain by staying.
Yeah, we need to get him. He's turning shit back on and stuff. Okay, really?
Was that you right there? Oh, there you are. I thought that was you. I was picking up stuff, so I was trying behind y'all. There you go. Get your revenge. There you go.
Thank you.
There we go.
It was that subject.
Whoa, you ain't... Get your ass off me, man. I don't know you.
Those things hurt.
Not me. Get out of here.
Yeah, he's definitely taken over already again.
Yeah, I see. That's how I used to be back in the day. Them tomb ships were flying around here like nobody's business.
See, he even got the light switch
back
on.
We are finished. Guardian.
Oh, shit. Hold on.
All slates wiped clean. No more old time's sake. You and I, we are not friends. Universe preserved. Witness dead.
Yeah, we're not friends,
that
but
you
you're still
begged
squishy.
me for, I have given.
Okay.
And it's still
Warlock
not
versus
enough,
Come on.
is it?
Come on.
All I asked was for you to stay away from my family matters. A simple request.
Got your ass. Well, come on then. Let's do this. Been waiting on this for a long time.
I sense you there, Erisborn.
Yeah.
Heretic
What the?
Just like back in D1. Oh shit.
No,
Yo, I'm setting up for this now. Come on. Come on. Watch out. Yep. There you go. Instinctively, you know to shoot them. So you see him through the shadows. Come on. He'll hit you with it.
I see him. I see him again.
That's one of his echoes. Shade of Oryx. Oh, yeah. From King's Fall, motherfucker.
This thing showed up for some reason. Oh, that's why. Time to fight.
Drop down. Come back up.
Whoa.
Whoa. What the fuck?
What?
Wardens of the Dark.
Oh, we gotta go back.
What the fuck was that?
Ooh, this is... Ooh! Voice of Zemo... Oh, hell no.
I'ma test them. Hold on. Come on in.
Why are you all squishy like...
I'm down, fucker. Oh, you hit me.
We must have more enemies to kill or something because this is too fast.
Fair enough. Ooh. Get it, punch her in the nuts. I'm out of here.
Wait, what?
What's up?
That hurts bad.
Have you understood the spaces between them? I vowed once to understand, and I have not, and I do not.
Not now, whoever you are.
Is empty.
Thank you though, but not now. Watch out. Nice one.
Oh gosh.
Oh shit.
Now who's coming?
What the fuck got darker? Wardens of the Dark again.
Wait.
It's getting darker.
Oh, the freaking subjugator again. That asshole.
I have already failed. As my sisters have become heretics, so too have I. Long ago, Oryx was killed. If I am still Oryx, then I am already dead. And if I am not Oryx, then I do not live.
Right.
That is enough.
Are you fucking serious? See, he let his sisters get into his head.
Bam, good night. It's like back in the old days.
Oh my god.
Impose your will.
What the?
What's
Behind
that?
us.
No, man, die, motherfucker. Die. Whoa.
I had him within my grasp. I was so close. So close. And yet, you were right. I cannot take this risk any longer.
Very much so.
At least the stars will remember the shape I gave them.
Oh. There you go. I was enthralled. What's going on in here? What the? At least the stars remember the shape I gave.
His foundations were lies, and he was a traitor even to himself. And yet, the edges of this plane are ragged where he stood. A monster. A piteous fool. A brother. Hayat.
Dang, dude. He could have been one of us.
Well, I guess that's out the window.
He let his sisters get to his head.
I mean, what'd you expect? He's stuck in time.
Yeah.
10 years ago was totally different. Now it's his last appearance, really. You know, living anyhow. Until now. Return victorious to the shaping slab and share your triumph over the echo of navigation. Then Savathun tried to come in, and all three of them tried to jump us, basically.
Yep.
Well, damn. Damn, y'all. Wow.
Savathun retreated, but her loosened brood have been active across the system, and Ziva Wrath is sharpening her sword. We can expect a fight eventually, something to monitor. Still, we survive them, and whatever the hell is going on with the Taken. Huh. I know we sealed it away, burned away the blight, but I do feel Deep's hook in my heart. You must too. That tugging restlessness. Huh.
Yeah. Well, rest in peace, Oryx. If there's such a thing. 2, 1, approach. Crossblade. Your mastery of taking power, the path of resolve, the path of ambition, and your triumph over the echo of navigation reflect in the polished obsidian of the shaping slab. Conquest fits you, Libera. Do not forget the strength you have gained here. Whoa.
An eerie cold curses through the apartment behind you. Huh.
Ooh-wee. The last step, y'all. Every cold course through the apartment behind you as the dormant high warmth suddenly radiates with lucid energy, beckoning you to answer. You are called and confronted by the Witch Queen. She laments the loss of her brother in the form of the echo of navigation and makes it known that you are undeniably foes from here on out.
As it should be.
Alright. One.
The worms are here.
Oh, gotcha. Because I was like, wait, the diamond showed up.
It's behind us. Yeah, it's behind us. In the round. In the round. Yeah, that's when it comes in. Oh, this motherfucker all this time. Oh, so we want to investigate.
My brother, dead. May all that you desire ever be stolen from your grasp. And if the cold and unfeeling universe does not see to it, then I certainly will. Goodbye, traveler's pet. Don't wait up.
Well, damn.
Well, look forward to our next battle if there ever is one again, Savathun.
I'll keep in mind when she said the cold of the universe. Because that's where we will be traveling.
Can I mention an interesting fact?
Uh-huh.
I completed the Act 3, triumph.
Yep.
So that's it.
Yep,
that's it.
Yep, the whole thing is gone too on your quest log, so quest tab there is completely gone. So
nice.
Yeah.
They genuinely throw us away from Marathon. That is actually insane.
Yeah.
I no longer want the money.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great ending. I mean, I definitely feel like, yeah, that.
Yeah. That wasn't what I really expected, to be honest.
Yeah.
Like, that was not a proper send-off at all.
You know what? At least I give it to them on this. They gave us something, I guess, and I know it feels like breadcrumbs as opposed to a whole feast, really. For this, basically, like I said, it may Oryx went out in the blaze of glory to a certain extent, like his final chance to battle us, I guess. But yet again, now he has lost twice, even though that was his, spirit, I guess, the echo form of himself. But at the same time, we just never know with all the powers of being the cosmos. Who knows what Savathun and evil Wrath would do? But now we've completely abolished Oryx, but who knows where that spirit may come from? But is he truly dead? We thought that the first time too. Maybe this time he truly is. I don't know. But it depends on Bungie's imagination or lack thereof, if he will, over time. But the way this felt like, the way he descended amongst the stars and scattered, not, when he was defeating the King's Fall, it was a bigger boom and blast than that. But nonetheless, though, And then where the hell did the Echo go? Did we just destroy the Echo?
Yeah, I think both, because I think he is the Echo.
Echo.
So destroying him destroys the Echo.
Yeah, I can see that, I guess. If it's like that, remember, all that we see may not be all that what may be. Don't forget that in this game. But in this case, I can buy that for now, though. I can believe for now.
It was kind of weird that after we destroyed the Echo, the power of the Taken scattered like that.
Well, that part, or that was a part of Oryx, I feel, too, as well, because remember, he did take himself before when he fought us. So he was technically taking himself. And the Echo of Navigation picked up on that as well, pretty much in that as well. I still don't understand why did he pick Oryx. It was the Dreadnought, I get that, but I guess the remains of Oryx still, where's Oryx's worm at, though? You see what I'm saying? Like, it's just that's why I say it's a lot of questions still left unanswered. I feel like Bungie I don't know, they didn't get into more the nitty gritty of, basically.
Yeah.
But,
right.
But,
Right, and then on top of that, they could have at least had it where we can communicate with, Eris once more. And then the whole thing with, Drifter, I thought he was supposed to be doing something. I don't know, it was weird. It's weird.
Yeah, I will say this, and I'm not gonna be an optimist on this. I really felt like they were just it's like when you want to hurry up and get done with your work so you can move on to whatever you really wanted to do, basically. That's what this felt like. So you want to play outside, or you want to move on, you want to work on something or a hobby or something that you're more passionate about. That's why I felt like they kind of did. Even though they brought Savathun in, even Oryx, it's like we fought all three of them somewhat. I know Zeevil, they don't even have a model for her yet, but whatever. Which they should have created. This was the perfect time to showcase her and her, even if it had been a story based, a smaller version of her, I would have took it.
Yeah.
But we had the voice of Zeevil, right? I was like, what? That's that motherfucker I think we fought before. I want to say in Season of the Witch. And we couldn't beat it. Yeah, I think we did beat him, or we couldn't, or some shit like that, and he left us or whatever. Yeah, and man, fuck out. I'm jumping this portal.
Yeah, and that's why when I had mentioned to you before Zero that with the whole voice acting going on, they could have just had replacements, because it does feel kind of empty.
Yeah.
That the whole final episode of this game, voice actors were missing.
But then I don't understand, how did y'all get Sloan to come in temporarily, and then even Zeevil at a couple of points or what have you came in. I don't get that. Remember with the cinematic we had last week?
Yeah.
So how did y'all? That's what I said. It's some bullshit going on. I'm just gonna call it like I see it, because some just don't. I don't believe that strike shit. I just don't. I'm sorry, that shit, there's some bullshit going on. Either somebody's not being paid, or they had death in the family. If they had death in the family, I could have brought that or understood that at least. But it's something else going on that, like I said, like, and even KB jokingly saying, but I feel like they just all trying to put everything into marathon, and I think to me this was like the concealment of the light and dark saga at this point. I really do. I really feel like this was the finale of it in their way. Now next week, let's see what'll come. What will happen next Tuesday?
Probably nothing.
I want to see what the content creators got to say about this on YouTube. I'm gonna turn into that later on tonight, but because
Venture funds haven't been paid already.
yeah, I don't know.
I wouldn't trust the YouTube ones, the big ones.
Oh no, they've been keeping it 100 actually. They haven't been like, biased or anything like that, like they usually have been in the past. Because even they have started like shifting to other games like Warframe, for example, and what's another one they playing, like Marvel Rivals and all that. So they've been more legit lately, actually, surprisingly enough. Yeah. No, and sometimes in our fire team alpha, I'll send y'all like a video of theirs or what they be saying. Yeah, that's why I started doing that, because if they was like biased and just saying shit like sound like a shield and they was getting paid, I wouldn't present that to y'all, because I would be like, yeah, this is some bullshit here. Yeah, this ain't like Lightfall. Nah, this is different. But one thing I have noticed, like this can be what you were saying about them being paid. All of them damn near simultaneously are starting to shift over to marathon. That's what I noticed. So to the whole being paid point, yeah, they being paid all right to get ready to move on to marathon.
Yeah.
And to take those that have been following them for a decade or some change or whatever, however long they've been following them, they have a heavy hand in the influence of Bungie's gamers. And and so forth, and fans alike, so
now it just feels kind of empty.
Yeah, it does. Also,
I take a set out.
When's the Rise of the Nine thing meant to come out? I thought it was last week, and then I thought it was this week. And
that maybe
Act 2, Act
that
3.
maybe was coming out next week. It was supposed to come out. Remember, they shifted early with Act 2. Remember, they took it away. Then they supposed to come with Act 3. That didn't happen technically. It's supposed to be shifted out. They said before the end of April. So what I'm assuming is maybe that's what's going on next week.
Yeah.
Again, I can only assume, man. I can't. Yeah, as much as I would want to be confident in that, I can't be.
Yeah.
Interesting. On the season pass, has this episode always not had a timer? Because it doesn't have a timer. It's just never ending.
Right.
Has it been like that the whole time?
No, it had a timer. What I know is before the past 2 episodes, but I think with this one, because this one's about to be extensive, because we don't have a definitive date for when Apollo is coming out. See, before they had a timer because you knew, okay, this is at episode 1, then episode 2 coming out, but episode 3 is the final one for the Light and Dark saga. But we don't know what's coming after Heresy now, because we see, so that's why it doesn't have a timer. So till now, I mean, it's pretty much finite. I mean, in this case, I mean, it just, I don't know, it just keep going till you reach level 200. Yeah.
And then after that is pretty much pointless.
Yep. Well, Oryx, the Taken King. They could have did that a little bit better, even I got to say.
Yeah, because like I said last week to you, I had a feeling they were gonna just end it like as if it's another episode to conclude, but they didn't. But it doesn't really conclude the whole Light and Dark saga at all.
It didn't feel like that. I mean, I feel like we concluded the Oryx chapter, but then again, I guess Oryx will. I guess that's the thing. Oryx will never return again. We don't know. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what they're thinking. I'm gonna be real with you.
The Oryx chapter was closed. To be honest, they just opened it to close it again. It doesn't feel like.
Yeah.
But they said a major shakeup in the Hive thingy that Savathun's
Eldritch.
angry at us, Zivarath is angry at us, Oryx is still dead, nothing's changed.
What? Well, no, they introduced that we don't know who he is, but that Eldritch guy. Because see, that's the thing. That, now, to your point with what I didn't get either. Y'all emphasize more about the Eldritch. There's an Eldritch Hive god. Remember they was sparking that. We got a little bit of it, but we know it's not a hive god. It's something beyond and it's older. But they didn't emphasize that as much as they should have, and throughout this whole 3 acts of heresy, it was just bits and pieces of it, though. To your point. And the thing is, with the only reason I say that the Oryx saga wasn't closed just yet because we still didn't accept the mantle of the Taken King. That part was still left open. Remember, because we defeated him, but we didn't, of course, assume resume the Taken King's, quotes, status quo basically throughout the cosmos. Then you have Tolan, for example. They didn't even really put him in this, honestly. And that's what's so funny, because those rumors he was supposed to be involved in this.
Yeah.
But again, they've been firing people. They've been, all this firing shit this left this game as a former shell of itself, to be honest with you. It was supposed to be so much more in this last episode.
Yep. But it's just another episode conclusion, that's all.
Yeah.
Yeah. Didn't even get to talk to Eris for one last time.
Alright, I'm gonna get going, guys.
Well, thank you, KB. I don't know if that may be our last episode or act together season, however you want to put it, man. But thank you so much for coming along for the ride, nonetheless, bro.
Yeah.
As always.
Thank you. We'll be on tomorrow.
Last time. Are we doing anything tomorrow?
We'll figure it out. Yeah, we'll figure something out probably tomorrow. Yeah. And if you want to come on, then you can. But if not, don't worry about it. Because again, I didn't expect us to beat the whole thing today like that.
Yeah.
Shit, let alone next week, which would have been the 3rd week of this, supposedly. But the whole... Yeah. I'll let you know by tomorrow, okay?
Yeah.
Cool.
I'll see you guys.
Yep. Take care. Have a good night, man. And don't forget, Marathon needs you.
Great game. Bye now.
Yeah.
Bye. See you guys.
All right, to the stars. Take care, man. Oh, man. I didn't know. I don't even know what really to say, hon.
Yeah.
That's why if I sound like a little bit of jarring and just kind of weird, it's because
you're fine. I feel the same way at this point.
As a D1 veteran that's been around for a little bit over a decade now, man, come on, bruh.
This is what happens when you fire the narrative lead, like the lore lead.
That part, I was waiting on you to say that before I did, because I definitely was thinking that as well earlier. I was like, because whoever came up with this needs to be fired on the spot, seriously.
Yeah, because the only thing we got out of the final shape as a whole was we killed the witness. He's gone indefinitely. And then through all the episodes, all the way to the final episode, we kill Oryx again indefinitely, and Savathun is pretty much our arch nemesis.
Again.
Like it's just like what KB said. Nothing got resolved. We're literally back at square one. In the end, like.
But things have. But no, I think for me, reason why I can't agree with that wholesomely, because to me something did get resolved, and that's for Oryx to rest in peace permanently, because he has been a lingering topic for 10 years since the Taken King back in 2015. To see that he finally now has been put to rest, basically, is a huge outcry for me as one who has fought against him, who has respected his beliefs and fought against his kin and what have you. It's a different mindset for me with that. And to see him basically not go out in a big boom like he did 10 years ago, but in a flicker of flame this time of taking flame, it really did something for me honestly going forward. If I even were to stay permanently, you feel what I'm saying? Now the thing is, they could have still done that better, honestly, because what they could have done also was take us through like the different throne worlds and stuff. It should have been a real cataclysm fight to the finish between us and the nobles of the hive. And I feel like they did this one as a disservice. Even I feel like the development for this was weak.
It was.
I will feel like when we fought Oryx, it felt like a true fight of strength, cunning, and ingenuity. It was definitely a battle for the ages. That's why people talk about that raid and talk about that battle against him. We fought him not only against him, but we also fought against his court as well, and we were triumphant in that victory. To me, this was definitely not of service to none of the hive nobles, not Oryx, not Savathun, and not Siva or Wrath. Because by y'all already showing her, Ziva Wrath, I'm speaking of, remember the cinematic? Y'all should have had like a model created for her. Why haven't you all created that model yet? And you've had years to create that mofo. Before everybody got fired last year even.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what I don't understand, hon. Like, you've had a decade to create all three. Why didn't you create all three of them then? You sons of bitches.
Yeah.
Going forward, I really hate Bungie because I feel like these people you work hard on this and that, all that griping and bitching about how hard it is to make video games and shit. Y'all had the ability to basically to create something fantastic, and this is what you give us, long-time dedicated members. Anybody that's been here for 4 years or more understand what I'm feeling.
Oh yeah. I'm starting to think like some people, because there was a point that some people made some people are theorizing that what we did today wasn't even supposed to come out yet, and that this episode probably wasn't even supposed to conclude like this. They feel like there's stuff that's still missing because, and someone had commented under one person.
Oh, you would wait a minute. Hold on. Where did you see this at? The forums or Reddit or Twitter?
I actually saw it on Lucky, what's his name? Lucky P, one of his videos.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, because there was someone that replied under one of the people who theorized it, saying that there's like 3 collectibles left
right,
that still haven't been accounted for.
You know what they do?
The last 3 fragments.
Yep.
Yeah, they're still missing.
See this shit? They forgot.
Yeah.
I bet you they forgot to put it in. See, nah, that's this. Yeah, come May, I think I know what my vote gonna be, because I really now feel I feel like disrespected now. I don't care about your internal workings anymore. I'm not being understanding. I'm not being optimistic. None of that crap. I feel like you motherfuckers just don't care anymore. Because now it's funny how Destiny going down. What's coming up now, hon? What's starting to come up? We've been saying it for the longest. That's right.
Marathon.
Y'all ain't shit. Y'all are not shit at all, man. I'm so freaking serious. Y'all ain't shit.
No.
And then talking about y'all, so it is true. Then they're gonna have a small ass team to work on Destiny too. Like basically, like it's the fucking mobile app. Have you noticed that people ain't been talking about that goddamn mobile app either? You noticed that lately?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, I have not heard anything else about that neither. Yeah.
Jesus Christ, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
That battle was not anticlimactic. Even the Revenant battle was a little bit better than that one. I know everybody was saying at least but we killed the Fit Crew though. In this, we killed Oryx again, your first time, but the navigation, but more so the remnant of him, rather, not like the spirit of him, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
But
And to
this,
be honest, yeah,
but
go ahead. Go
I
ahead.
was gonna say they should have just what they should have done, and I'm surprised they didn't. What could have happened is he could have basically. Why am I the one thinking of this shit? And I'm not even a goddamn game developer. Why didn't y'all have it where where he repossessed his body from Titan and he came back in his taken huge form? Why didn't y'all have that at least? That would have been awesome from Ghost of the Deep. Remember his body was in the ocean?
Yes.
Why could.
I
Come on,
honestly
man.
had the same thought. I really
Dude,
thought that they
come
were.
on.
I honestly thought that I thought they was gonna
Damn.
elaborate this ending so damn hard that I thought for the first time ever I was gonna see freaking Oryx in the flesh.
And that could have counted for y'all true victory against Oryx, really. They had done that, because that's what I fought against. It was his taken version of him. And that's what I'm saying. Like, y'all could have had it where he is a cinematic where he repossessed his old body and came back up from the ocean strong and flew up right towards the Dreadnought from Titan, the depths of the oceans of Titan, where he would have flew up and he would have challenged us once more for the final time. Man, and then you could have had the Savathun on the right side, let's say. She like doing shadow clone jutsu and shit. You could have had her on the right side, and then Zebu would have been there along with her trusty knight.
Man, that would have been a
and that meant all three of us had to take all of them out. We would have had to fight all of them. You mean to tell me they didn't have the ability to do that, but you had this huge ass witness? Come on, man. Y'all had all these giant ass villains we fought. Y'all couldn't have came up with that. Nobody came up with that idea.
Nope. Because it would have been badass seeing Oryx, see the freaking water separate like fucking Moses, and it exposes him just flying out of the waters of Titan and on his way to Jupiter.
The stars would have scattered. The stars would have went dark.
Yeah.
There was no stars when Oryx was around. That's how badass he was.
Yeah.
And then we would have been like, what the fuck? And then he came in blasting, taking fire at us. Oh my, remember, because he has a dragon morph.
Yeah.
Zebu has the bat morph, and Savathun has the moth morph.
Yeah.
Man.
Someone else said something like that under Lucky P's video. They said they should have had it where we could fight Oryx for one last time.
Yes.
For one last time, and we would have gotten the Willbreaker as an exotic.
Thank you. I didn't
that would have been something.
And I'm not no diss to what that person said, because I do agree. I didn't even care about no goddamn exotic. I just wanted to fight him truly in a final battle, a rematch for the ages, at least for semi-ages, where we fought him, Savathun, and Zebu Rap all at once. Even if Zebu was weak, you see, she still got her powers. She sent them. Remember I asked about those swords, what have you? Zebu was the one that threw those swords inside the Dreadnought, basically. So she still was uber powerful. She just didn't have her throne world no more. So if she died, she's mortal. That means she died once in the here. She dies completely. That was all. But it didn't take her. But what you call didn't take away her power though.
Yes. That's why I kept saying when we were fighting Savathun and Zebu Wrath, I was like, damn, these two feel squishy for them to be like, the big bads of the universe along with Oryx. Like, she was easier to fight than when we fought her during Witch Queen.
But to be fair, no, KB did. Now I agree with KB on this. We became more powerful, huh? Witch Queen was 3 years ago. How much power have we amassed since then, and our power levels? Don't forget that.
Yeah, that's true.
Remember, they're weaker than us now. Oziva, we know, is weaker than us. She hasn't even fought us like heads up like Oryx and Savathun has. but she already got a chunk of her power taken away. But her majority of her power is still with her though. But she's not as strong because of her throne world gave her power. How the way she had her set up, remember? And then Oryx, for God's sakes, well, I mean, again, it's been 10 years. Do I need to say more about him?
Right.
And shit, the writers basically did him a nerf because it's like, yeah, why didn't y'all let him repossess his big body or gain possession of his taken body? Oh, to take whoever that new god is, he basically would probably be talking to Oryx on the low, and he gave him back his body. You see what I'm saying, man? You could have went through. You could have went through any aspect of that.
Yep, I agree. And it's like, I mean, yeah, a part of me wished that the plan that Savathun and Zevil Wrath had for Oryx actually succeeded, and we just had to take it from there. I would have preferred that over, oh, we foiled their plans, we interrupted the resurrection of Oryx completely. Nah, I kind of preferred if he was fully resurrected, and shit, we could have just got a dungeon or something, or had a live event with his ass and killed him like that. Because this was very bad. I'm sorry. This ending was bad. And then, I mean, for this to be the legendary King Oryx, Lord of the Taken, like, it was insulting to him, really.
I'm mad they did him like that. They even did Joe, I'm talking about whoever was, what's old boy's name? Damn it, I forgot now. What am I trying to think of? Warcraft. You know what I'm talking about. The king. What's his name?
Oh, the Lich King?
The Lich King, thank you. Not talking about who possessed the power of the Lich King. I'm not talking about that. But the Lich King itself, the history, the power was respected to bring him back before he was destroyed in a hefty. You know what I'm saying? That to me is what they should have did. Y'all just here Oryx. That's it. I expected. That's why I was. Here's Oryx in the. Well, here you go. He's in the spirit form. Okay, we're gonna keep him in the spirit form. What? I bought that back 1 and 2. I bought that. But the fact that he did not escape to go repossess his body, or that new supposed god gave him a body, Bungie, y'all on some snake shit. I don't care who's the new developers, old developers, they mamas and daddies, they grandmama, granddaddy. Y'all are wrong for this shit. Y'all are wrong for this shit, man. I ain't gonna hold. As much as I like to be optimistic and give people benefit of the doubt, and developers especially, I can't do this. I look forward to seeing what the say. See.
Yeah, I agree 100% because when I was listening to the dialogue on that final part of the quest, and in that part where Oryx was talking about I'm finally free and all this stuff, I'm like, oh shit, he probably got resurrected already. Nope, his fucking echo teleported. I'm like,
that's why I got quiet, that's why I got quiet. Cause I was like, it's about to be on. And I said, y'all about to get one hell of an experience here, I see.
Because even when we had went towards the echo, and you saw the shadow of Oryx hovering over the echo, I thought he was finna manifest. Nope. Nope. All we did was kill the subjugator that actually killed Eris Morn, and that was it. That was the fucking conclusion. Like, what? Yeah, we had a better conclusion with the witness.
The witness was truly an official ending. Like that was the greatest gaming endings I've ever seen to an actual villain that's been around for a long period of time. Seriously. That's why I don't think we're going to get that mastery storytelling that we did for 10 years now. I'm going to be real with you because all this firing, all this replacing people with these college dropouts or these motherfuckers that's from ITT Tech or whatever the fuck they from. I don't know. I just know that these people have no imagination or what have you. They have no sense of understanding basically. And it really sucks ass at this point.
It do. It really do. Damn. So much for having faith. Shit. So much for having fucking faith. Damn. Of everything that was going on, the firing, the quitting, the working on a second IP, I thought the least they could do, I would think they would have the decency to say, well, you know what, since we're transitioning from one game to the next, we owe it to our veterans and new players of Destiny 2 to give a proper send-off to this game. And we couldn't even get that. Some bullshit.
My main man Oryx, boy. Now is going amongst the stars. I like the way he said at the end though. That said, at least he'll be remembered for the stars that he has shaped or something of that nature. I can appreciate him saying that because he definitely has shaped a lot of the stars, and I can appreciate him for saying and doing that. To be honest with you.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Indeed.
And they did bring back what we just went through with that shade of Oryx. Basically, that was a part of his battle sequence. Actually, when we fought him, it was difficult at first. Because he would come out and hit you with that sword, and 9 times out of 10 he would KO you unless you had something on you. Yeah. Yeah, he was. That's why I was looking. I was like, oh shit, they ain't brought that back now. But they did not. But I noticed something. It was a lot wider in D1 than it was in D2. D2, it was more closed off. And I feel like that was more of a coding issue as opposed to just basically being what it was. Because it was a lot wider space. Because, well, to be fair, it was 6 of us at the time. So maybe that's why, too. And just 3 of us in this. But, yeah. But thank you, Oryx, though. You will never be forgotten. I don't know, Savathun. Hey, we ain't nothing. We ain't miss a beat with your ass anyway. And Zevo Rav can't wait to turn your ass into a weapon. Real talk.
Sheesh.
Well, I guess that's it, huh? But to right quick to talk about what you said earlier. I agree. Why do we not talk to Eris Morn at the end? I will never understand.
Right.
I would never.
It's like we're... Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Go ahead. I was just saying, I would never understand why we didn't do that. That was so awkward. Remember, that's why I went inside to talk to her first. That's why I said the worm is in the glass. I said, what? Because you know what would have been badass? If she had infiltrated Eris's throne world and talked us through there.
Yeah.
Come on, man. And her silhouette popped up. What's doing back here?
Yeah, I mean, no, I was just looking at this stuff because I didn't realize I had emblems with him. Engrams with him. But I don't 100% agree with what you're saying. Like, it would have been, like I said before, it would have made sense for us to at least be able to interact with Eris one last time. But it's like the only person we talked to at the bitter fucking end is Savathun. Like, that was corny.
I mean, we talked to Oryx too, but because Savathun was getting mad because thank God we got Deborah Wilson. Thank you, Deborah. Oh my God.
Oh yes.
I hope she get a fucking raise or something because my God, her voice acting for this phenomenal. And when she had she had tears when we were talking to her through the worm and stuff. Oh my God, like.
Yeah.
And thank you, Oryx, whoever voiced him or what have you. He did a magnificent job. Ziva Rav, voice act, you can kick rocks. Cause you just,
Yeah,
like,
she's a piece of shit for that.
but I'm thinking it's really Bungie, huh? Cause I don't understand how the fuck you didn't have no strike. I'm sorry. There's no freaking way you had no strike. You and Sloan are full of shit. I'm gonna be real. They need to be replaced. I don't care. I don't care about their personal feelings, their personal shit, whatever. But this was like I said. I didn't remember we joked about it this weekend. You remember? I was like, I bet you. I said it'd be funny if we actually complete the whole thing this week. I didn't think it was gonna be on Tuesday. One day.
I have this weird feeling that they probably cut some shit out of this episode to shorten the final act or something, because like everyone is also saying, Marathon is revealing this weekend on Saturday, just like
I said that. Yep, I said at the beginning.
So,
I sure did.
I mean it's not. There's no freaking coincidence that this is it for Destiny 2, and then freaking Marathon is getting a reveal this weekend. They rushed this shit. They rushed it to where they made it so that people would finish the final quest within an hour. Has it even been an hour? I think it's been like only 30 minutes.
Stop that.
No, I'm not lying. That shit felt like it was about
it was about an hour. It was about an hour.
No, we talked the rest of the 30 minutes.
Get out of here. No, we didn't.
No, that's
no. I looked at it when we was done. Get out of here. I looked at my stream clock. Get out of here. It was an hour.
No, okay.
Hour and 2 minutes.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I don't know, man. Damn, the best game that ever made, that lasted for 10 years, I think over 10 years now, and this is how you send it off. Unfucking believable. World of Warcraft, I think, had a more proper send off than this. After 20 fucking years.
I mean, they still ongoing. They haven't, you know what I'm saying? They still
it's
going.
Still ongoing, of course.
Right, but I imagine their send-off will be totally different after going on 2 decades now. Well, now, last year was a 20th year. This year going in 21st year. But the whole point of the matter is, at least they had a freaking, still major events well off. But I told you, with Destiny for so long, they don't, like, even with our titles, why we don't get perks for our titles? Why don't we have clan housing? It's so much stuff that y'all left out of this game, and y'all won't admit the truth of the matter. Y'all full of shit. Y'all gave us so much. Y'all gave us a lot, yes, but you also have shortchanged us as well.
Yep.
That's why you losing people. I mean, don't get me wrong. It was fun. I'm not going to say all these years we went through all these expansions together. I thank God he allowed me to live long enough to see us reach the final end of Destiny, and Destiny 2 rather. But the reality is still this, is that y'all just stop giving a damn.
Yep.
And that's why KB even had like, okay, what we doing tomorrow, basically. I said, I don't know, I got to figure that out, because I didn't think we was going to beat this all today. I didn't. I said this week. Then that would have gave us something for like next week, maybe. Next week maybe would have been an off week, but this week it's like, damn, we ain't going to even have Wednesday, it looks like, because I don't think he going to come tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I can't say, oh no, you should come, like, because we what we going to do, run the shit together? I mean, he don't really want to do the because it's no value or purpose to running stuff unless you just try and get your season pass done, you know. Ooh, I finally made 2030. Yeah. At least that's a positive.
Which, I mean, that's something you can literally solo and do.
I mean, to be fair, I mean, you said it, not me, but I guess, you know, it depends on, like, you try and get, like, certain bounties done and stuff like that, maybe. But you're right, though. Like, you don't need a clan to do that.
Yeah, I think it's a thing where it's, I guess from here on out, clan days would just be optional.
I'm thinking on it. I mean, unless y'all want to do the, I know y'all said y'all want to do a dungeon, Sundred again, maybe or something. But see, but what I guess, but then like I said, the motivation behind it is not just do something without meaning. You see what I'm saying? Like, what is that else to do? We could do a dungeon, true, we could. But it's like, what else is after that, really? You see what I'm saying? Like, what is it for? Okay, to get an exotic. Like I said, what I'm hoping is next week, they say something about frontiers. That's what I hope. That's what I hope. Because the way this is looking, now I see why people was upset or what have you. Now I see why people was upset and all, basically, too, you know.
Yeah.
About earlier today, I was talking about when the service came back on, people was finishing. Now I see what people was upset about, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Somebody said, all this marathon promo, where's the D2 promo? Someone said, I know these are two separate, entirely different games, but you think an expansion that's supposedly coming out this summer will have way more promo by now. When's the last time we actually got any new information on this expansion? I've been playing this game since year one, and I can't remember an expansion barely having any promo for it like this one. Someone said the main issue that the game is going to have is maintaining a player base, especially since that genre is already established and oversaturated. They might have a decent start, but over time they will start falling off. You really think players that already put 2,000 hours, they already established extraction game, going to come play Marathon long term, not to mention other free-to-play games that are coming out this year? And it was never mentioned that besides paying $40, well, season pass will also be a thing. If so, get ready to pay 50 plus. Bungie doesn't realize how much of a bind they just put themselves in, or how much of a steep hill they are going to have to climb with this game. Yeah. See, did you see what I sent you about what Lono had to say about Marathon? The video I sent you? I don't know if you got a chance to see it, probably.
No, I didn't. I saw that you sent it to me though, but I forgot to.
When it's kind of shortish, so whenever you get a chance to see it, just let me know. We can talk about that because he has the same mind frame, if not more, than we do about Marathon.
Yeah. What about that Right of the Nine?
That's what KB was talking about. Like I said, either that's gonna probably come out next week, probably. That's what I think, and that's what's gonna come out for next week. That could be a thing we could do if it comes out, and if it comes out next week, because they haven't even put a date on it. They just said by the end of April.
Yeah, because that's supposed to be something tying into what the Drifter been doing behind the scenes.
That and also Frontiers. Yeah. Someone said, let me say this, huh? Now, this is one of my theories on this. Somebody actually is saying this too, right, in the forums, right? Listen to this. Sony may have canceled Frontiers, so Bungie can focus 100% on Marathon, which would be cheaper to maintain. All they would have to do is make cosmetics. Call me crazy, but when has Bungie ever been silent this close to an expansion's release? Never. We usually have pre-orders and several Vidocs by now. We don't even have a date for the supposed reveal event. I hope I am wrong, but Bungie's silence is defining. They say definitely, probably. D2 may be officially over. Yeah, this guy plus, because he's right. I feel like it could be right. Someone said Frontiers is not canceled. Somebody said it canceled. Someone said it really is, and Apollo's already done in terms of content. Now they're just polishing it and making it content for Behemoth. Someone said we are not close to an expansion release, however. Frontiers will be released in the summer, and it's early April now. Someone said, I feel like it's because even Heresy is supposed to lead us into Frontiers. The reason they're not saying anything is because of potential spoilers, but more so info would be nice to have for Frontiers. Probably in 2 weeks we can finally get some trailers and info. Someone said, I have not talked to anyone yet that's actually going to play Marathon, much less buy it. Bungie and their fanboys don't want to admit that Marathon is dead on arrival. Just going through different forums, including here, this sentiment is across the board. If it is, I can't say I feel sorry for them either. But you know what? Back to what that guy said. all the years, let me tell you, and I can second that. All the years I've ever played Destiny, D1 and D2 combined, they have never, ever, ever been this silent when the expansion is coming close.
Yeah.
Never.
Never.
They have never, ever, ever been this quiet. And for them to be this silent, hon, something's wrong.
Well, knowing Bungie's MO, where they don't like to tell people everything, there probably is a whole lot of shit wrong, and we're probably gonna end up finding out the hard way.
Because with that person that said, "Oh, it's not canceled," they just basically don't want spoilers. What they fail to realize is that was under the old Bungie regime for Destiny. This is the new regime of Bungie under Sony. Yeah. Not the same thing at all.
Right. And the thing is, that's the whole thing of we don't want to share spoilers. That's utter bullshit, because look at how many trailers were out for the likes of Witch Queen expansion and the Final Shape expansion.
Forsaken.
Hell, Lightfall was a filler expansion, and they had more trailers than this shit.
Even for what you call was too Shadowkeep. Oh, and don't forget, remember when they spoiled when K6 got murdered by Crow with that cinematic with that trailer they had? Remember that for Forsaken?
Yeah, so, that was a supposed accidental leak. Nah, y'all was trying to get something out of us.
Because y'all was in trouble. Remember they was in trouble during that year, 2017, 2018, remember?
Yep.
Well, let me tell y'all, I hope y'all enjoy all our money, but this may be our last. And I really do mean it. Seriously. Yep. All right, hon. Come on, let's go ahead with the outro.
Oh.
Great job, hon. Thank you again for helping me to finish off the saga of Oryx, the Taken King. I don't know about the Hive Nobles, the Seventh One's Evil Wrath. Excellent job. Thank you. I'm just at a loss of words in mind for what the future may hold for Destiny.
Yeah. Well, I mean, despite how it all ends, I will say that it has been a wonderful 7 years playing with you and boop and silly boop and boop. And it was a wonderful 7 years playing with you, and I mean, despite the disappointment of how it all ended, I mean, at least we generated a lot of memories together.
Yeah, I can admit to that, and I am definitely proud and happy that you've helped me finish out this saga, from 7 years ago, because it probably wouldn't have got finished and you had not been here. Along with, add on the KB as well, and even Uwe, like I said, Tia got me started with this, 10 years ago. Yeah, I definitely didn't know, of course, she would pass, but, life, that's something in life you just can't take with you, and that certainty of life. But it's always a certainty of death, But as far as all the rest of our clan members and stuff that couldn't be with us, I hope they're all doing well and everything, y'all. I mean, it just, like I said, definitely, like, even worse to say kind of as well, I'm glad to be able to at least shape the stars that I have been able to, And so, as a leader of VOA, y'all, I don't know what to expect the next few months. I would say, like I said, May comes May, that may just be it, the finale of EOA as well as Destiny 2. Because as we're getting older, we're getting also more priorities in life. I mean, this game has meant a lot to me. It's got me through got me through the worst of times, got me through the best of times. I mean, it definitely has been a huge honor playing this game. I will give Bungie that when they were good, when they were great, they were great. When they were worse and bad, that's when they were worse and bad. But I gotta admit, they definitely have created a huge milestone and a huge game with Destiny. Definitely. So, come what may in the future of this franchise, I don't think we're going to be around for part. I guess the second part of it because I feel like it's going to be cheapened. I feel like they're putting a less experienced team on this, which I think is really bullshit. And I don't respect it, and I don't agree with it. I really don't.
Yep.
Yeah, I know you all have heard what we've had to say, and everything. I'm just disappointed. I mean, rest amongst the stars, Oryx. Definitely it's been one. Like I said, fighting you definitely was a huge, achievement in the Destiny lore because we were all a part of that. I wish that, Obsidian and KB, y'all are part of it still in spirit because I wish you all had the chance to be with us back then in D1 days. But I still appreciate you all taking up the sword and taking power and, become the future, taking king and queen, of course, and to basically destroying Oryx, which may be our last time ever seeing, hearing, or fighting him against him again,
Yeah.
So, definitely he will be missed. He was definitely one of our greatest enemies. I won't say he was a nemesis. Sabathun was a fucking nemesis. But Oryx, there was something special about Oryx that I definitely can respect as a villain, former villain rather. And I liked the fact of how noble he was to the very end and kept to his sword logic no matter what. Even if he had doubt, even if he had discrepancies about it, he still stood the test of time against us as Guardians. For that, King Oryx, the Taken King, will always have my respect, and to me is one of my favorite villains of all time. Seriously, or in this case, former now, but yeah.
Yes.
So, and then you want to add to that, Obsidian?
I just want to say King Oryx deserved better. And that's it.
Well, you're absolutely right about that. And I can second that as well. For one who definitely, like I said, when I first saw him back in May of 2015, I knew that it was going to be an exciting battle. So up to that point, I've never seen anything like him. Never. And all the games I've ever played. And Bungie, I feel like they destroyed him then, I didn't feel, for us fighting him the first time, but I felt like they shorted him this time. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, it just seems like I said, we're going into I don't give a fuck chaotic society now. Besides people being that, now we have game developers acting as such. And that's very, very toxic and unfortunate.
Yes, very unfortunate.
Too much emotional state is going into people, and I hope it ends before it really begins, because if this keeps going, video game companies like Bungie is going to go to the wayside, and they will be destroyed for a lifetime. They will only be remembered throughout history 30, 50 years from now, and they will be remembered for how royally they fucked up one of the greatest franchises in the world. And I hope one day, if Destiny falls, and let's say we find out they canceled it, right? But Sony released a statement this week, next week, say they canceling Frontiers. I pray to God, we not be around alive and well to see it, but I hope another, either a brand new company of some sort, gaming company, or an old one picks Destiny up and truly gives it a remake that really would douse the old D1 and D2. Seriously. I feel like the next generation of gamers deserve what we could not get. They will eventually receive. So, yeah. So, on that note, y'all, it's been a pleasure. Thank you all for watching. I don't know what's going to come of us. I mean, because we will be on. You will see us probably if there's new events like Rights of the Nine, whatever the fuck it's called. And, maybe they may release a new story mission next week. Who knows? Who knows with Bungie? They are truly unpredictable and in a bad way nowadays. So, on that note, thank you all for watching. KB, appreciate you too, man. Hope you have a good rest of your week, because I'm feeling me coming tomorrow, which I can't blame you for. Obsidian, we'll see about tomorrow. I'll let you know maybe later on tomorrow what's what, because you already know. And like I said, Sabathun and Zevo Wrath, you better watch your asses now, because since you declared us as your mortal enemies and nemesis, that we shall be. And look like the laughs and the good times and the exchange of information is no longer there. Look forward to making weapons out of both of you one day if we decide to stay on. But it will be in the name and in honor of King Oryx, the Taken King.
Yes.
May he forever rest amongst the stars, as well as those who cannot be with us today, like Tig, aka Shurara. On that note, take care, everybody, and thank you for watching.
Good night, everyone.
Just like Tig, definitely miss you too, Oryx. Thank you for showing us the way of the Taken, though, before you left. We will definitely utilize that power to the most efficient way we can, and that is to take what's rightfully ours. Deuces. Ayat.